Hey guys, it's Dima from DimusTech, and today we're checking Android 11 Beta 1. So let's first make sure that it is Android 11. Let's go to Settings, go to About, and you can see here Android version 11. Now, there are a few changes in Android 11, but most of them are not that visual, so you won't notice much of difference. The most of the difference probably will be related to notifications and some other stuff that we'll go through. So first of all, one of the main, let's say, changes, but not yet, is the chat bubbles. And you probably already know it from the Facebook Messenger. You have like a chat head here that you can move and open, etc. That will be for other apps as well. Now, sadly, it's still not working for any app that I could try. So if we'll actually go here, for example, and as you can see, I have a WhatsApp test here, and go to the settings of a notification, and we'll go here, and there is the bubble with conversation, and as you can see, it's on, but there is no bubble. And that's kind of sad. You can also add here sort of bubbles for everything, so that's what I did, but it's still not working. And as you can see, there is no bubble. So that's sadly still supported only by the Facebook Messenger, but the support is coming and we will be able to use it pretty much everywhere, I guess. The notifications in Android 11 are now sort of separated in 3 categories. So you can see here 2 of them currently, and you can see that there is an alerting notification. Those are regular alerts that you'll receive, for example, from your Twitter or something. There is the conversations that all the chats, for example, WhatsApp, as you can see here, Gmails, or whatever messaging apps you have, will be here. There will be another one, once you have, obviously, a silent notifications that you already seen probably in Android 10, and pretty much the new thing here is actually the conversations, and it will be on the top. Now, you can customize it a little bit from what I've understood, but it's still sort of, let's say, in a preview, so you'll have to wait to see what else it is capable of. But you can easily switch things. For example, if let's say we want to move that for silent or priority, and you'll see that it will move. Let's try to move it to silent, hit apply, and I guess we need to open it. No, it will probably be silent next time. So let's now move it to priority and you'll see something. And as you can see, there is an icon here that shows that the icon of a conversation. So basically, if this person would have a better photo, you would see him. And if we'll actually do this and look closely, I'll try to show you. So you can see here the actual photo of that person as well. That's kind of cool and neat new feature. Another thing that I forgot to mention about priority notifications, it will be able to overcome Do Not Disturb. So if you have Do Not Disturb enabled and you set it to actually overcome it, so you will be able to receive the specific priority notifications while in DnD. And another thing that I'm really happy about, notification history is back. And if we'll go to the settings and we'll search for notifications, and we'll go for apps and notifications, and we'll hit notifications, there is here notification history. And as you can see, once you enable it, you can see all the notification history that you have. That's an awesome feature that I really missed, and it will probably allow me to actually uninstall one of the apps that I have now. So if you remember, in the past I did a video on that, on how to reach notification history, which was some sort of a hack. So now it's here easily, and don't forget you need to enable it by here. So another small thing that most of the people still don't really like, and honestly I won't use it, and basically you see this quick bar, you probably already set your most used applications here, but now if you'll move one of them or remove from here, it will give you a suggestion. As you can see right now, it does give me Google Chrome, and I did use Google Chrome recently, and that's why it gives it to me. But the coolest thing, while you didn't use the Google Chrome, you can still move it back. That's it. And that's kind of a nifty, nice feature, but honestly, I wouldn't really trust those suggestions too much. But they can be nice over long time use. because the system learns what you use and it will show you more accurate things that you usually use. One of the things that I cannot really show you because I have nothing actually to test it on is the option to allow location only once. So sometimes you enter in some sort of an app and you don't want to constantly use the location there. You just want it once to be set and that's it. Now you'll have that availability. One of the options will be to set it only once. So next time you enter to that app, you can again allow or not allow this thing. And if multiple times you will not actually allow location or something like that, it will actually stop asking you. The Android will pretty much prevent the app asking you again after a few times, because it doesn't want to bother you. Another feature, if we'll go to settings, and it's quite a hidden, but you probably already have your developer options available, and we'll go here to developer options, and we'll scroll to it. We have here the wireless debugging, basically wireless ADB. It's quite cool and nice. Honestly, people did tell that it's something new in Android 11, and for some reason I'm sure that I've seen it already in the past. I don't really use it because I prefer the USB usually, but it's a nice feature to have. And by default, the approvals that you will actually give it after 30 days will be revoked. So that's quite nice, that if you connect after a whole year or something the phone to some computer that you might not want to connect with ADB, it will be already revoked and it won't be able to be used until you will approve it again. A feature that was already available in the previous beta, in the Android 10 beta, was actually removed from Android 10 in the final version, but now it's back again and hopefully it's here to stay. And it's the screen recorder, the internal screen recorder of the Android. And if we'll press on this, it will ask us what do we want to record. If we want to record audio and show the touches on the screen, then we hit start, and that's it, you are recording, and then you can stop it from the notification tray. Kinda cool feature. Sadly it was removed in Android 10, hopefully now it will stay here. Another small feature which will not work right now, and if I'll press on the airplane mode, it will actually go to airplane mode and that's it. But if I have something playing on my Bluetooth headphones or something like that, and I'll press on the airplane, it will not disable the Bluetooth, and that's kinda cool. Sadly, it's only while something is playing, so for example my smartwatch is connected right now, and if I'll press on the airplane mode, it will disconnect it. That's kinda sad, but hopefully it will be fixed in future updates, and that's quite a nifty feature because usually you do want airplane mode maybe, but you don't always want it to disable your Bluetooth, like on airplanes. And by the way, we just received a new sound notification, weather, as I said. Now you probably already noticed we have here the media controls, and if we'll do this, we can even scroll between a few players if we have multiple players running. So that's here now, and if you'll go here you can see it inside your quick settings. Now it's not enabled by default, and I'll show you where to enable it, obviously in developer options. And the coolest new feature here, while it's playing, you'll be able to press here and choose where do you want it to play. So you can choose, for example, a different device. And that's quite an awesome thing if you want to stay connected with your Bluetooth headphones, but you want your call, for example, to be on the phone. That's quite awesome, and I really like it because for me, I prefer to do phone calls with the phone and not with my headphones. It works a little bit better for me, so that's an awesome feature to change it. Now, if we'll go to settings, and we'll scroll again to here, to system, to advanced and developer options, and if we'll scroll to media, as you can see there is media resumption. This will enable the media player to be in the quick settings. You just enable it and that's it. It will probably refresh sort of your launcher and then it will be there. Now, one of my least favorite things about, I think, Android 10, if not before, is the gestures. And as you can see, I'm using the 2-button navigation and not the gestures, but in order to show you this, I'll have to switch to gestures. So let's go ahead and do that, and we'll choose the gestures. And now I can show you this thing. So if we'll go to the multitasking, you'll see here 3 buttons. One of them is the screenshots, which is not in the power menu anymore, and that really annoys me. It really is supposed to stay there. Sorry guys, Android, I hate you for this. And there's an option to select all the text and things that you can select on this particular window and share, which will basically take a screenshot of the app and allow you to share it immediately. So let's try those out. Let's start with select. And it should show us what we can select. For some reason it doesn't show here. So for some reason it doesn't show me an option to select any text, but it should. Maybe it's a bug in Android 11 because it's a beta or something. Maybe you cannot select from here anything. Not fully sure. What I am sure, we should be able to take a screenshot. And as you can see, it goes here. We can share or edit it. It won't go to notifications anymore. And let's try the share. Now the share should automatically take a screenshot and also press the share button. And pretty much that's what it did. So we can immediately share it. Another thing that I actually really loved, but it's still not perfect in my opinion, is the new power menu. And if we'll press it, you'll see a full screen window. And well, there are good things, there are bad things. First of all, for me, I cannot use Google Pay in this country yet, but you should be able to swipe here between your cards and use it from here. Really nice, but not available for me. We have the emergency button, we have a power off, the restart, and if we'll press here, we'll have here the lockdown. So that's kind of a bummer that the lockdown is moved, but whatever. We are missing the button for taking a screenshot, and it really annoys me. But what we have here is now the smart home capabilities, and those buttons are taken from your Google Home. And as you can see, we can control the light, we can turn it off or on. We can also drag it like this, and that's kind of awesome. I really love that. And all the things that we have, it depends on what you have in your smart home. So for me, there are not a lot here. I do have more things that doesn't show here. Probably they're not yet available here. But that's an awesome power menu. And another thing that I didn't really show you, but you probably have seen, if we're going to multitask, you probably can see the background is a little bit moving. That's quite awesome. It's like sort of moving a little. Overall, you can find some more touches like this. Quite nice. And now the final verdict regarding this beta and what's going to happen now. I actually installed the beta because I have a problem with my camera. It's a Pixel 2 XL and its camera is pretty much broken, it doesn't work. I thought that maybe Android 11 will fix the issue for me, and it's not a hardware issue, but it seems like it does. And if I press on the camera, most of the cases, as you can see, it closes up immediately. And you probably noticed through all this video that there's one icon here, the DJI Fly app, and that's my drone's app. And that's the reason that I'm going back to Android 10. Sadly, the DJI Fly app doesn't work on Android 11 beta, and I cannot fly my drone. So I'll be back on Android 10 probably, and I don't think that I'll be trying to install here Android 11 again, because let's be honest guys, if I have a camera problem here, I'll probably switch to a new phone. 20 Pixel 5, might be not. We'll see about that. But I'm not rushing to do that. I'm just rushing back to Android 10 because I really want to fly my drone. Thank you for watching this DimusTech episode. If you enjoyed this video, click the subscribe button and hit the bell so you won't miss any future video. And I'll see you on the next one.